Alright, so we have a WRX aftermarket headlight here. What we're going to do is we're going to take it apart. We're going to paint all of the inside chrome pieces satin black. We're going to black out the reflector. And we're going to swap out the halogen projector with a Morimoto Mini H1 8.0 projector. So we'll be going from the halogen projector in here to HID. This also comes with a nice C-light running light, as well as a switchback turn signal. So there's the low beam. That's going to get swapped out for this bad boy right here. It's Morimoto Mini H1 8.0. Brand new, a couple months old. So that'll be real nice. We also have the high beam here, halogen high beam. If you wanted to, you could replace that whole projector bowl in there with a secondary projector, and you could run dual projectors or just have a secondary high beam projector. But what we're going to do is you're going to have that light up for high beam, as well as the HID projector will flip down for high beam. So you'll have a dual high beam, the best of both worlds. HID projector light output and halogen reflector light output. So high beam will be pretty insane. You also have your running light here, nice and uniform, lit up nicely. And then lastly, that'll switch back and function also as a turn signal. So the first thing we want to do here is take out all of these screws around the housing that's helping hold in the front of the lens to the back of the housing. And then we'll start heating it up to separate the two pieces. And here's to hoping it's butyl and not permaseal. That's pretty much the difference of, you know, a 20-minute job versus, say, an hour-plus job, sometimes even longer. Alright, so ultimately what we want to do here is pretty much just get a good grip on a good angle and try to separate the two halves with just for pure strength. You don't want to be digging into the channel. So you see here, just some good pressure on it. Slow and steady. Make sure all your tabs are up. Watch out, it's freaking hot. Check the tabs on this side, make sure we're not catching. And get rid of all these stringy tidbits of butyl. Don't want that falling on the inside bezel or anything. Like this. Disconnect the connectors that are holding the front of the bezel for the C-light to the rear section of the lamp. And same thing for the bulb here, socket adapter. And that's it. You have the front bezel separated from the main lamp. We will this in a safe spot in a container so it doesn't get dust in it or get scratched. And that's how you open up this light. I'll give you a look at the optics inside real quick. So, high beam bulb, the halogen projector that we're going to be replacing with the HID one, parking light circuit, also doubles as a turn signal circuit. You can see that here. You have two positive triggers and a ground on the outside. Here's the inside of the light, showing the parking lot LEDs behind the reflector. We'll be blacking that out. Here you can see the wiring and boards for the sea light. Alright, so what we basically had to do here so far was, here is the stock halogen projector that fits in here, and basically we had to notch out this top piece of plastic, as well as a notch right behind the adjustment screw here. So the new HID projector with its Circuit Demon made bracket will now mount up perfectly in all three of the mounting holes. So I'll mount this up and go check an alignment just to make sure, and then we'll continue on. Alright, here's my little homemade square apparatus, basically used to verify alignment, both rotational and height compared to where it's at in the original reflector bulb. So that's how I kind of line up the OEM halogen, or whatever the OEM lighting device was, to the replacement or retrofitted projector. Need to use some spacers or washers though to get this to be a snug fit, but the alignment's perfect. The bracket fits now with the, like I said previously, the slots cut out for it to sit up in there.